This is Speedrun's archives, and when you search for Project Zomboid, nothing comes up. Same goes for Speedruns Live, and both have said that Project Zomboid is just not interesting enough to speedrun. I'm devastated. I wish I had known sooner. So, which door do you think I should leave through? This one is really ornate, but I think this guy looks pretty friendly. Anyway, today we're going to speedrun getting to the secret military base. We'll be going into apocalypse mode, and this time we're going to start in Rosewood. This is the build, and tonight I think we will be military. We start in a fancy neighborhood, and because of agoraphobia and adrenaline junkie, we are speed. And our first goal is to run over to the church parking lot and find ourselves a car. Fortunately, this purple one here seems to be in pretty good condition. After jumping in the car and scooting on over to the driver's seat, we begin spamming to hotwire the car. Now here's the thing, I reset so many times on this step, because it requires a bit of luck to get a car with some gas in it. But as you can see, we caught a lucky break. Now we need to get out of here and get onto the main road so we can head north. And this is where Speed Demon comes in handy. We need to get out of Rosewood as quick as possible, head north, and take a left. And as you can see, the intersection kinda snuck up on me. But no harm, no foul. We're gonna take this road for the next, probably couple minutes until we find a turn in on the left on a little side road. My gas tank went red, but here's the side road that we kind of overshot, and it took us less than a minute. Now even though we're running out of gas, I do think it'll be slightly easier after a certain point to get through here on foot than with a car. The main problem is this military base is pretty deep in the woods, and there's not a lot of landmarks to kind of guide you around. If you follow the main path, it twists and turns, and it doesn't necessarily give you the most direct path to the military base, but we're going to do our best to get there as quickly as possible. And just like that, we are finally out of gas, but I want to run diagonally through these woods anyway, so it kind of works out. So we're going to use a couple tricks to help get us through the woods as quickly as possible. We'll be using the right-click walk command to help keep us from getting caught up on the trees. On top of that, we're going to try to keep zombies behind us out of our line of sight so that we can keep our game in fast forward. This is our first little clearing, and at this point I know that I need to keep heading towards the left and angling down. We also need to be careful because there's actually a lot of zombies in these woods, a lot more than I was anticipating. But fortunately we found the road again, and I'm just going to follow it for a little while until I regain my bearings. As we pass the split in the road, however, I am fairly confident that I know where the military base is, so we're going to start out going straight and then angle to the left. This is where it can get a little tricky. Sometimes the dirt path will disappear and all you're left with is a clearing, but if you believe in yourself and just keep going, the path will eventually reappear. And we followed this path long enough, we should be able to just walk at an angle and we'll hit the entrance of the military base. And at 9 minutes, we finally see the entrance of the military base. Now the military base is quite large, so we still have a little bit longer to go before we reach the entrance. My only problem with this large horde here is it's going to actually slow down the game a little bit because there's so many entities on screen. But after taking a little shortcut, we finally see the parking lot, and our very first military zombie. And here's where I would play the Rocky music if it wouldn't give my channel a copyright strike. But even still, we're going to continue and we're almost to the very end. And even though I'm a little bit slow, the run technically ends at 10:30, even though I don't hit the timer till 10:32. I'm sure that this time could be improved, both by avoiding a leg injury and mastering running through the forest. But I think it's time now to join the world of the zombies. If you made it this far in the video, thanks. My next video will be a guide on the CDDA game mode. Let me know in the comments below if you want it to be just surviving the helicopter event or how to survive forever. I'm happy to do either. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hug someone that you love today, and take care.